Hello guys, how's it going? AlexTheGrumpyOne here. Hope you're well. Today I'm doing a quick video for you on the VW Scirocco, the rear shock replacement. So this shock has got quite a bit of a noise coming from it. It is very common on Scirocco's and Golfs. You got a vibration at the back or noise. And in this case, it was really hard to diagnose because obviously you can have lots of stuff going wrong, like the bushes, the deep bushes there. There can be an issue with them. And just to show you, so they can go, the throw bar link can go, that can cause knocking noise, which is this one here. But in my case, well, you can have a broken spring as well causing the noise, but in my case is the shock. And as you can see, I already undone the 16mm bolts that hold the top mount to the top. So there's just two of them. So if you see, I don't need to press it hard to go down. There's not a lot of resistance. It's not very good, but my main problem is, so if you try and press it quickly, there's a bit of a play when the shock goes down. Obviously you can't feel it in the video, but yeah, it literally drops that much up and down. So what happens is when I'm driving over a bump or something, there's a lot of vibration coming from the back. Obviously you got this is his suspension in this case, so you will need to unplug it. In most cases it's quite corroded and there's a lot of rubbish there, so spray a bit of WD-40 or maintenance spray. Then obviously you have to unplug the clip by pushing it back, or you can get something in here and lift the tab up and then just push it off. And now, like I said, 16mm at the top, you have to undo them first. And in most cases I do recommend taking the spring out, because I mean you can try and get spanner on there, but usually they're so tight that it's not going to come undone just with the spanner, or even two spanners, whatever, if you join them up. So in my case, I will be taking this bolt out. I'm going to support the lower arm with the jack or something. If you do it on the floor, obviously you can use a jack. So I'm going to lower it enough as if I will be replacing the spring. Get the spring out of there, and I'm going to try and get the gun on that 21mm bolt. Like I said, the bolt goes all the way into the hub. I would recommend here with a hammer around this area here to loosen it up a little bit, and also obviously on the end of the bolt, get the socket on and smack it a couple of times. That hopefully will help you. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just get this bolt out. You got a nut on the other side. Spray a bit of maintenance spray on there and clean it up. Undo that. I'm going to drop it, get the spring out of the way, and then try my gun. 18mm on there, and I got spanner on the other side. So let's just see if it comes undone. Don't forget I'm supporting it with the jack, so obviously this is not just going to drop with the force of the spring. You need to make sure you're supporting it. Right, so I'm just going to lower the jack slowly, because there's a lot of pressure of the spring. So now I can remove the spring. Not the way it goes back in, so just make sure the rubbers stay on, so you can put it back in where it was. Just put it down on the floor for a while. So now everything's out of the way, I can get my gun on there, and hopefully this will come undone. Just guys, to let you know, obviously the bolt comes out, it comes with the washer, but on the other side of the shock there'll be another washer, so please make sure you install it with the new obviously shock on there, and torque everything up. The torque settings will be in the description below. In case your new shock doesn't come with the top mount, you can remove this top mount and reuse it. So you got a nut there, and you're going to need either a small spanner or more grips to hold the top here. So you just need to hold it while I'm doing the nut, spray it with maintenance grease, and then you will be able to reuse it on your new shock, because that's not an issue as long as it's not damaged. And don't forget, when you're installing the new shock, start them finger tight. Two bolts that go in here, 16mm. So start them up loose, because you're going to need to do them up later on. And then obviously start this one, the one we just removed. Get them done up. And then don't forget, you need to locate the rubber. There's a little hole there which locates the bottom rubber. That's where you should go. And obviously at the top one, there's another hole as well. But you'll see the way you removed your spring, how it goes in. So that should be fine. Just pay attention to that. And obviously don't forget, you're going to need the jack to compress this back in. Align it. You can use a screwdriver to align it. Start the bolt on one side, and if it's not aligning with the other side, just get a screwdriver on the other side. Align it a little bit, and then you can tap the bolt, not hard, but tap it with the hammer a little bit to go through. And yeah, just get the nut on. Like I said, torque settings will be in the description below for everything, so just double check that, please. While we're here with this bolt, when you're doing it up, you do need to put it back in. Obviously start up the nut, and I do advise doing it up completely only when the suspension is a normal ride height. So basically you either jack it up like this and do it up completely, if you can match how it's gonna obviously sit when the car is riding on the ground, or just do it up not completely tight, get the nut on, and then lower the car, put the wheel on, put it completely on the ground, and then do it up completely, because that way obviously you're going to avoid stressing the bush, the rubber bush that's in there. Because if you do it now and then obviously the car, when you drop it down, it just goes up with the suspension, that will cause a lot of stress on the bush, and it will just deteriorate the bush very quickly. And that should be fine, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, find it helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Comment below, like the video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Have a good day. Bye.